Oh, what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to WWE 205 Live Review, the show from September 24th, 2019. They're in San Francisco, California. Their commentators were Vic Joseph, Aiden English, and Dio Madden. And let's get right into the show here. The show opened up with Humberto Carrillo versus Angel Garza, two cousins going basically squaring off. I was gonna say square to square. I'm gonna say squaring off against each other. Match itself was pretty good. Obviously, because they're cousins. They obviously had matches before. Wrestling each other. I'm pretty sure back in the backyards when they were growing up, and represents to like the Guerrero family as well. Like Chavo Guerrero Jr. and Eddie Guerrero wrestled each other before in the backyards when they were growing up. And this was obviously with Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza was no different. Good match, very good match. In the end, it was Humberto Carrillo getting the upset over his cousin Angel Garza. So he won with the springboard moonsault. I'm sorry, not the springboard moonsault. The Aztec press, meant to say, which is kind of like a moonsault in a way, but he does it by pushing himself up the corner and then springs himself onto the top rope and then does a moonsault. So, I think it's the other no, I think it's like the twisting moonsault in the way he does it, but I'm assuming it was that move. That's the Aztec press. But yeah, Humberto Carrillo gets the win, and there you go. We get an interview from the Brian Kendrick from by the interviewer Sarah Scribert. I'm assuming that's how you say her last name. He's basically the Brian Kendrick explains his actions about why he did what he did against Jack Gallagher, and then also the betrayal on Akira Tozawa. He says that basically there's an element, considering the 205 Live locker room, and it's in I think I read it wrong. It was in Primac consuming, and then with the in Primac. I think that's how I say it. I don't know. But yeah, he's missing big words. He said there's in Primac of disrespect. He says that the locker room has forget that he knocked the doors down. Barriers down, meant to say, from the for them to be in WWE, or to be in the cruiserweights, and that he hasn't received a title shot since he lost it 3 years ago. Despite being a former champion and a veteran, and then he also said it's time for everyone to remember what respect looks like. Basically, in a way, he talked about how Akira Tozawa has fallen into, with the rest of the people of 205 Live. In that way, again, I'm using that word, esprimic. I'm assuming that's how you say it, but that's basically the way he was describing Akira Tozawa, where Jack Gallagher was already one of those people, but Akira Tozawa ends up falling into that category as well. So yeah, at the brackets, him being a heel, and Akira Tozawa still a babyface. So now I know the direction they're going with here. The Brian Kendrick is expected to be in the heel. Akira Tozawa is still a babyface, and we'll see what that leads to. What pertains to the Brian Kendrick, with him being on his own now, because or he might end up with Drew Gulak and Tony Nese and Arya Daivari. It depends how that turns out. All right, main event time. We get 1-2. Orny Lorcan and Danny Burch. So yes, Danny Burch's debut on 205 Live here against basically 1-2, goes up against Tony Nese and the Cruiserweight Champion Drew Gulak in a very good tag team match here. Both teams looked great. Both teams were hell bent to tear each other apart here, and that's exactly what happened in this match. In the end, it was the assisted DDT from 1-2, Danny Burch and Ori Lorcan hitting Tony Nese with it and getting the win. So 1-2 gets the win over Tony Nese and Drew Gulak. And what a debut for Danny Burch here, by the way, folks. Now I don't know if he's under the 205 Live limit, but whatever. Represents his weight class. But yeah, good showing there for Danny Burch. As always, Danny Burch, he's very good in the ring, and with Ori Lorcan on his side, it's the best of both worlds. So there you go, folks. That was 205 Live. Quick reminder, because Leo Rush did win the normal contendership match against Ori Lorcan last time on NXT. He gets a title shot against Drew Gulak in the future. Don't know when it's gonna happen, but basically they also addressed that on the show here too, which it was nice that they addressed it. So, but Talking About Wrestling obviously was a two-match show. My overall rating for the show for WWE 205 Live, the show from September 24th, 2019, I'm going to go with a 6 out of 10. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. For It's Natural Born Driller, saying peace on the streets. This was your WWE 205 Live review. Until next time, we'll return to this 205 Live review. I'm out.